Climate change is an existential threat for all of us. And the impacts of climate change are going to manifest through water. This impact of climate change is going to be felt globally. It already is. So we've set a goal to catalyze the transformation to water resilience in the face of climate change by 2030.
We focused in on water resilience for a couple of reasons. One is that we saw the intensifying effects of climate change, but secondly, because we have a long history of working on climate change. And so we saw 2030 as really an opportunity to put those two pieces together and really drive towards durable and lasting change.
One of the very first things we did at the Institute was to look at the implications of climate change for water resources. We've continued to play a leading role in thinking about how climate change will affect water resources, but then think about how to both adapt to climate change and make our water resources more resilient.
So their consistent discussion and communication on this topic helped others realize how quickly these water resources were degrading.
Water is the face of climate change, the bleeding edge of climate change, because it's where climate change's impact is felt first. Impacts that have been predicted for decades and are now happening even sooner than predicted.
Their goal for 2030, it's focused on the size of the threat, but it's also talking about it as something that is achievable and solvable.
Building resilience in water is so important, and that's why the Water Resilience Coalition and its ambitious goal of reaching 100 water-stressed basins around the world by 2030 is a truly exciting and ambitious initiative. The partnership that we've developed with the Pacific Institute provides a very clear pathway for this to happen, and it's really exciting to see our partners come together in this partnership with the Pacific Institute and the UN Global Compact.
Everybody should have an enlightened self-interest in supporting the organizations that are going to figure out how to build more water-resilient systems in the face of climate change.